My name is Tessa-Lynn Wiedmann. I'm a fifth-year computer science student here at the University of Cincinnati, and this is my group member, Katelyn Pittman, who's also a fifth year in computer science. And our senior design project was Blob Band. Blob Band is an hour of code. If you're unfamiliar with what an hour of code is, it's part of the global computer science education movement started by a nonprofit called Code.org in 2013. And since then, it's engaged over 100 million students in 45 different languages across the entire world. And basically all it is an hour-long self-guided tutorial that helps teach basic computer science concepts. Across the US and at UC here, women make up only about 20% of the field. And Hour of Code activities actually engage females and minorities equally because they're done in schools. And so for us, that was really important. And so our project specifically teaches these computer science concepts through music. There are actually studies that have been done that show that music can actually teach computer science concepts, and it's actually a lot better for all sorts of different people because it can help you think creatively and really express yourself.
So our project Blob Band engages specifically second and third graders. So something we had to take into account when designing our UI was things that you might not think about as an adult. For example, the reading level of second and third graders, the dexterity and motor skills, as well as just being fun and playful. So when we designed our UI, we tried to keep it really simple and not overwhelming with big, fun, playful buttons, small instructions, nothing crazy, and an easy drag and drop feature. Some of the technologies we used in our Hour of Code, we used Scratch, which is a drag and drop interface for block-based coding. We used React, which is a component-based web framework. We also used Lottie, which allowed us to use custom animations and render them within our React app using an After Effects animation converted to JSON through Lottie.
When you're teaching computer science, it's really important to not only teach the concepts, but also teach why you're learning certain concepts. So you can see here we have different levels going across the top of the screen, and on this third level, it's asking students to drag out 6 different blocks that have Freddie, this character here, play the note D. And so the point of that is to be a little bit frustrating so that they can see that, oh, when I get to level 4, it's actually saying, hey, can you do that same thing but only use 2 different blocks? And so it's teaching the basic concept of a loop, but also why a loop is important, because now you can do the same thing with a lot less blocks. And so as you go through the progression, you learn more and more, and it builds on itself until you get to level 10, where there's a free play mode where you can be creative and create your own songs. And so each one of these different characters we had custom made by one of our friends in DAP, and you can see that they can play 5 different notes, and they all react with different custom animations to each of those different notes.